Today in this class, I will discuss all the 3, 4 and 5 marks textual question and answer from the poem The Night of the Scorpion. This is a poem included in the syllabus for HS second year alternative English. In the previous class, I have already discussed all the 1 and 2 mark textual question and answer of this chapter. I will provide the link to watch those class in the description section. I will also provide to download the notes in the PDF format in the description section. So before proceeding to the video, I want you to write your city or village name from which you are watching this video, and I will be taking up your names in the next video. Okay, let us see our first question for today. What is the role of the superstition in the poem? How does the villagers' belief impact their actions and attitude toward the mother? Answer will be superstition plays an important role in the poem as it impacts the villagers' beliefs, activities, and attitude towards the mother. The villagers believe that the scorpion's poison moves in the mother's blood with its every movement. The villagers sit around her, chanting prayers and performing rituals to neutralize the poison's impact. Their faith in the power of prayer and their superstition shape their activities as they attempt to paralyze the evil one and reduce the mother's affection. The villagers' reliance on superstition shows their ingrained religious and cultural beliefs which direct their reaction to misfortune. Okay, let us see our next question. What does the mother's reaction to the scorpion's sting suggest the character? Answer will be the mother's reaction to the scorpion's sting suggests her reluctance and selflessness. Regardless of perceiving through massive pain and agony, her quick concern is for her children's safety. She offers thanks that the scorpion picked her rather than her children. Her reaction uncovers her sacrificial nature and her unconditional love for our family. The character is depicted as strong and enduring and self sacrificing, ready to bear the suffering herself to safeguard her family. Okay, let us see our next question. What are the themes and ideas exposed in the poem? Answer will be the poem explores the theme like superstition, faith, human compassion, solidarity, birth and afterlife, sin and redemption, and the conflict between beliefs and rationality. It dives into the power of prayer and conventional rituals, comparing them with rationality and modern medicine. The poem likewise features the role of motherhood, depicting the mother's sacrifice and love for her children. Moreover, it represents the unity and support of the villagers in times of adversity and considers the cultural and religious values that shape their beliefs and actions. Okay, let us see our next question. Describe the use of language and vivid imagery in the poem. Answer will be the uses of language and vivid imagery to make a sensory experience for the reader. The use of similes and metaphors, for example, contrasting the scorpion's tail with a poison flash and portraying the scorpion's shadows on the wall, adds profundity and visual effect on the poem. The imagery of candles, lights, and giant scorpion's shadow against the mud baked walls enhances the atmosphere and intensifies the scene. The poet's language is simple yet suggestive, successfully conveying the emotions and experiences of the characters. Here is our next question. How do the religious and cultural references in the poem contribute to its theme? Answer will be the religious and cultural references in the poem contribute to its theme by featuring the villagers' belief systems and their reaction to misfortune. The mention of God and the continued chanting of prayers mirror the religious faith common in the village. The cultural references, such as the rituals performed by the holy man and dependence on conventional remedies, portray the villagers' adherence to customs and superstitions. These references add profundity to the exploration of faith, superstition, and the concurrence of traditional and modern beliefs and practices. They likewise reflect the cultural context and societal values that shape the characters, activities, and attitudes. Okay, let us see our next question. What, according to you, is the central theme of the poem? How does it develop in the poem? Answer will be the central theme of the poem, The Night of the Scorpion by Nizim Ezekiel, is the understanding of human faith and superstition in the face of adversity. The poem dives into the responses and beliefs of villagers when the speaker's mother is stung by a scorpion. It features the conflict between traditional beliefs and rationality and explores themes of birth and eternity, sin and redemption, and the power of motherly instinct. The theme creates through the portrayal of villagers' responses. They assemble around the mother and resort to different superstitions, practices, chanting prayers, and performing rituals is an attempt to counter the poison's effect. The poem depicts the villagers' strong faith in God and their faith in power of prayer, done in group. Then again, the speaker's father, depicted as a skeptic rationalist, attempts to track down a reasonable answer for the issue, utilizing various cures, and even depending on fire. Although all through the poem, the speaker questions the power of these rituals, communicates a more rational viewpoint. However, the poem proposes that both traditional beliefs and modern medication can be given together to lighten suffering, giving light on significance of finding a balance between belief and reason. Okay, here is our next question. How does the poem bring forth the strong sense of solidarity among the village folk of India? Answer will be the poem Night of Scorpion depicts the sense of unity among the villagers in India at the time of distress. The villagers' prompt reaction to the mother's injury is to assemble around her, offering their help and trying to lessen down her suffering. The poem depicts how the villagers come and join at a place, repeating the name of God and chanting prayers in unison to paralyze the evil one. They make an environment of communal solidarity with candles and lanterns, creating giant scorpion shadows on the sun-baked walls. Their activities mirror a well-established faith in the power of joint prayer and the strength that comes from unity. Moreover, the poem features the villagers' sympathy and compassion. In spite of their various beliefs and superstition, the villagers display a common concern for mother's well-being. They express their wishes for her suffering to decrease and asking the favor of God and asking the favor of good and evil to tilt towards her so that it can be balanced. Okay, that is it for today. I will be meeting you in the next video. Thank you.